Raheem Mostert isn't holding back after Monday's shocking NFL trade that sent cornerback Jalen Ramsey and tight end Jonnu Smith from the Miami Dolphins to the Pittsburgh Steelers. The former Dolphins running back, now with the Las Vegas Raiders, took to social media with some very blunt thoughts. And they put a spotlight on how he feels about his own exit from Miami. Mostert congratulated Ramsey and Smith, both Pro Bowl caliber players, on their new chapter with the Steelers. But his message wasn't all congratulations. It carried a sharp edge aimed directly at the Dolphins organization. His words, "Be a Pro Bowler, get treated like sucked." That line captures his frustration, and it's not hard to understand why. Let's rewind and look at Mostert's journey with the Dolphins to get the full picture. He joined Miami in 2022 after spending time with the San Francisco 49ers. At that point, Mostert was on a modest one-year, $2.1 million contract. He started 14 games in his first season with Miami, earning respect for his toughness and production. His hard work paid off, and the Dolphins rewarded him with a two-year, $5.6 million contract extension. Then came the 2023 season, by far the best of his career. Mostert exploded with 1,187 yards from scrimmage and led the entire NFL with 21 touchdowns. At 31 years old, he earned his first ever Pro Bowl selection, a huge personal milestone. That standout season led to another contract extension through 2020, this time worth up to $9.1 million over 2 years, including $3.71 million in guaranteed money. Things seemed to be on an upward trajectory. Mostert looked set to remain a key player for Miami. But the 2024 season brought a change in the Dolphins' backfield. Devon Achane, the rising second-year running back, took over a starring role, pushing Mostert into a more secondary part. Mostert ended the year with 439 yards from scrimmage and only one start. He was clearly no longer the focal point of the offense. Then came the offseason shakeup. As part of a broader effort to get under the salary cap, Miami released Mostert in February. The move saved the Dolphins $3.65 million in cap space, but it was a sharp blow for Mostert. Instead of finishing out his non-guaranteed contract extension, he found himself looking for a new team. Mostert eventually signed a one-year, $1.6 million deal with the Las Vegas Raiders, a significant pay cut from what he would have earned staying in Miami. The Raiders deal may give him a fresh start, but it also highlights just how far his situation changed in a short period of time. So when Mostert vented on social media, his frustration wasn't just about the trade of Ramsey and Smith. It was also about his own experience, going from a Pro Bowler and key contributor to being cut and replaced in less than 2 seasons. And it raises some questions about how the Dolphins manage their roster and treat their star players. Why would a player who led the NFL in touchdowns and earned a Pro Bowl nod feel disrespected enough to call out the team publicly? The trade that sent Jalen Ramsey and Jonnu Smith to Pittsburgh is a big deal on its own. Miami got All-Pro safety Minkah Fitzpatrick in return, along with some draft pick swaps. The Dolphins clearly think Fitzpatrick can help reshape their defense, but Mostert's comments show there might be deeper issues behind the scenes, with players feeling undervalued or discarded once their roles start to change. Miami is trying to build a competitive team under tight salary constraints, but in the process, they risk alienating key veterans who helped get them to this point. For fans watching, this is a reminder that NFL teams are businesses, and sometimes the human side of these moves gets lost. Raheem Mostert's words offer a rare glimpse into the player perspective, especially from someone who gave his all on the field and still felt underappreciated. Looking ahead, the Raiders get a versatile veteran running back with a proven touchdown scorer, while the Dolphins bet on their young backfield and a new defensive centerpiece. The Steelers add 2 high-profile players in Ramsey and Smith, hoping to make an impact quickly. But the bigger story might be how teams balance loyalty and finances in today's NFL. How do you keep star players happy and motivated when the business side pushes you to make tough cuts? Raheem Mostert's candid reaction cuts through the usual PR lines and gives fans something to think about. It's not just about who's on the field on Sundays. It's about respect, recognition, and how organizations treat their players behind the scenes. If you're following this story, hit that like button, subscribe for more insider sports updates, and share your thoughts in the comments. Do you think the Dolphins handled Mostert's departure the right way? What about the Ramsey and Smith trade? Drop your takes below and keep the conversation going.